welcome to another Minecraft tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about slime farms. Now there's two main types of slime farms. One is a swamp biome and the other is a chunk-based slime farm. So today we're going to be looking at chunk-based farm, and how you find your chunk is pretty simple. You just lay down a great big platform. Say you're in skyblock, you put down a substantial platform, say at least 50 by 50 or 100 by 100, and what you want to do is AFK about 26 blocks away from your pad and just wait and watch for slime to spawn. Once a slime does spawn, what you want to do is go over to that chunk and pay attention to your XY coordinates, and you'll see it says chunk. When you go to the left, it goes from 15, 14, and then when you go to the right, it goes back up. When you go forwards, and then you go backwards and the other numbers move. So the basic chunk is 16 by 16, and that's where your slime will spawn, in the 16 by 16 pad that I'm running in right now. Basically, you want to AFK 24 blocks away from this. 32 blocks is almost too far. If a slime searches for a player, he'll search within 16 blocks, and if no player is within 32 blocks, then it'll despawn. So you want to make sure that you're close enough to your farm, but also far enough away that you can get an accurate idea as to where your farm actually is. Other interesting things about slime: you can kill a slime with cactus, you can kill a slime with lava blade, can kill a slime by fall damage, pistons kill slime. There's how you kill them is really up to you. And really how you build the whole thing is kind of interpersonal. There's some basic guidelines, and then after that it's all creativeness. Today I'm just going to show you how to build the average farm. I will be putting a part 2 to this video out where I have kind of a custom pad design, and it just gives you a little bit more surface area between your pads. So basically you want to start down at bedrock level, and slimes will spawn between level 0 and layer 40. So once you get down to your desired height, you want to dig down to bedrock. If you're in a skyblock, you're going to want to do this here, where you dig down and you want to build up a wall. So you want to leave enough room for the slime to be able to jump and put a floor down. So with the floor block, you be 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you want to go 6, just like that. So now you want to do that all the way around 3 blocks away from your pad, so that your big slime will have enough room to fall down between your pads and your wall and land safely in the water. So once you get up to double check, you don't want to make a mistake in your count, so it's pretty important that you get the number of blocks correct. Feel free to pause the video during any time and restart it as you please. Like I said, it's really important that you don't mess up your count. So once you have your walls built around and you have your 16 by 16 pad laid out, you want to start with your water. Where I have the blue wool, you'll notice there, if you were doing, say, water channels, that's where you would want to put your water. Today in this video, I'm going to have the water all flowing towards the center. So you'll want to come up to the side and you be placing the block around the outside edge, as opposed to any other build. You would be putting your water here. So you just want to go up to the side, place your block just down the sides like this here. This, you'll be putting your water on top of this block. Just like that. and just fill it all the ways in, all the way around. So once that's done, you want to just get out your ice blocks or your water bucket, whichever you choose. It's up to you. I find ice blocks work better because they're stackable. Just depends on what resources you have and what materials are available at the time. And it's really important to stay 2 blocks away from the corners. If you don't do this, then you'll have a little bit of trouble with your water. You'll make a huge infinite source block, so you want to make sure that you leave that 2 block gap in the center of the corners there. Then you want to just go ahead and break out all your ice blocks and make the water just like this. Once you have all your water down, go ahead and put a ring of glass around the top layer. And once you have that ring all the ways around, go ahead and grab your water bucket. And you want to head on over to the corner and plop your source block right up like that. And this will stop slimes from getting stuck in the corners. Keep your slimes moving. It's important to kill your slimes as fast as you can. And that way you don't reach your mob limit. So you want to come right over here and smack out the blocks in the middle. And your slimes will fall down this 4x4 area, and this is the kill pit. Your slimes will come down in here, and you just punch out these 2 blocks, add your water in the back, and then come up to the front here. You want to grab your sand, and you punch out these 2 blocks, put your sand in, and then punch out these 3 blocks above your sand, and then you'll grab a cactus. And you want to just put your cactus on top. Put some torches in back for lighting so you don't get any mob spawns in. And then just go ahead and place your cactus down after your torches are in. Now you can put your cactus 3 tall or 4 tall. It doesn't really matter. As long as it's 3 tall. 2 should even be fine. But you want to make sure that you're able to kill big slimes fairly easily. So we'll put it on 4 anyways, doesn't matter. So once your cactus is up, you want to grab some hoppers and just come out anywheres, and you want to shift click your hoppers on, and this keeps one hopper flowing into the next. Now, you can put hoppers back here. You don't have to put as many hoppers as I'm putting. You don't have to come out quite this far because the water current will be pushing your items forward and push the slimes forward constantly. So if you have the hoppers, it's good to come out that far. But if you don't have the hoppers, you only need a couple. And you want to go ahead and grab some glass and just glass in the front, just like this here. And that'll keep all the slimes inside there. Nobody will be getting out and attacking you. So you want to just go ahead and knock these blocks out and then grab a chest and place a chest down, and this part is basically finished. Good. So when you come back up to the top, you want to go over to the corner of your pad here where I have marked out, and you want to come up 4 blocks. You want to make sure you have a floor block space between each pad, and that'll give the slimes a big enough room to be able to jump around freely. They won't get stuck. They only require a 3 block, but I use a 4 block space, and then I use a half slab, and that gives them an extra half block. So the slime has 4.5 blocks to jump around in. And you don't get as many pads in this way, but I find, you know, your spawn rate is a little bit higher, so all in all, I think is a better way to go. So then you just want to keep going to your corners and get that all done for all 4 sides. And when you're all done, your pad should look something like this. Now, I use pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns for lighting. You don't have to use jack-o'-lanterns. You can use glowstone, sea lanterns, torches, but mobs don't spawn on glowstone or sea lanterns, so torches I find are a little messy at times, so I just use the jack-o'-lanterns because mobs can spawn on those just fine. And all these floors are tileable, so once you've built the bottom one, you can just copy the pads all the ways to layer 40. So however much room, or if you only want to have 2 pads, or you know, basically from here you can make the farm as large as you want, and you just make sure you have the 4 blocks between each floor and you'll be doing perfect. I usually put some torches on the side and light up the walls. I try to make it as light as I can. Basically you want to have, you know, 120 blocks in any direction, no mobs be able to spawn. So if you're in a survival mode, you want to make sure all your tunnels are lit up, and make sure, or they're half slabbed, or you know, make sure no mobs can spawn in there at all. Make sure everything's lit up nice and bright, and you know, perfect for slimes. And basically this farm is done. We can put some slime in, test it out, we'll see how good it can handle. But I don't have any problems with this design. Like I said, I'll be coming out with a version 2 where I have my own custom pad design. This is just basic farm layout. All slime farms kind of look like this. I add the hole to the center because when slimes are jumping, it gives them an extra chance to fall down just a little bit quicker, and it's right above the kill pit. So I mean, if he's gonna spawn near the center or go near the center, then he's only going to get a couple hops and straight down to the cactus. So you know, the faster you can kill them, the faster more slimes can spawn. Let's go into hard mode. We'll lay down a whole bunch of them, see if I can plug it. So then basically what you want to do, you know, you'd be AFK 26 blocks away, and just wait, and your farm will start to naturally spawn slimes, and then you just wait for them to all go down, and they'll make their way in. The water pushes them ahead into the cactus, and you know, you'll lose a little bit of slime on the cactus, but I mean, all in all, this farm's pretty AFKable. So I mean, you're not going to be standing there all the time. You're going to be running around your base and running by, and that chest is always going to have slime balls in it, you know. And if you're AFKing 26 blocks away, you're going to get thousands of slime balls per hour. So I mean, with saying that, you're not really going to miss a dozen slime balls that get wrecked on a cactus, right? I mean, we already got a good stack there. I didn't hardly put any slime in. So yeah, this farm is as big as you want to make it. It's totally tileable, all the way from level 0 to 40. If this video helped, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Any feedback would be helpful. I always enjoy feedback.